Sakamoto Days, Chapter 242. Title: The Weight of Pulling the Trigger. Chapter 242 opens in the immediate aftermath of the previous chaos, with smoke still hanging heavy in the air and the battlefield eerily silent except for the faint crackle of burning debris. The paneling slows down deliberately, focusing on small details: spent bullet casings rolling to a stop, blood dripping onto concrete. Sakamoto's breathing measured but strained. This chapter is less about explosive movement and more about psychological tension, exploring what it truly means to be an assassin who chose to stop killing. Sakamoto stands at the center of it all, his body positioned protectively in front of Shin and Lu, while his eyes never leave the shadowed figure ahead, a surviving Order affiliate who refuses to retreat, not out of loyalty, but conviction. The enemy speaks calmly, almost casually, pointing out that Sakamoto's refusal to kill has already cost lives, and that mercy in their world is just another form of arrogance. This accusation visibly lands. Sakamoto does not respond immediately, and the silence stretches across multiple panels, emphasizing his internal conflict rather than external action. As the chapter progresses, Shin's perspective briefly takes over, and through his mind-reading ability, readers are given fragmented flashes of Sakamoto's thoughts, not words but images. We see a rapid montage, his old self moving with lethal precision, faceless targets falling, then his family's smiling faces, then the present moment, where every decision carries weight beyond survival. Shin realizes something unsettling. Sakamoto isn't hesitating because he's afraid. He's hesitating because he understands the cost of both choices. The enemy uses this hesitation as an opening, launching an attack that forces Sakamoto into pure instinct. The choreography here is classic Sakamoto days: mundane objects turned into weapons, spatial awareness pushed to its limits, but there's a noticeable restraint in Sakamoto's movements. Every strike disables rather than kills, yet each blow carries frustration, as if he's fighting not just the opponent, but the version of himself that would have ended this instantly. Lu and Heisuke assist from the flanks, their teamwork tight but clearly strained, showing how far beyond normal human standards this battle has gone. Midway through the chapter, the enemy reveals their true intent, not to win, but to force Sakamoto to cross the line. They deliberately position themselves so that a finishing blow would also save Shin from a lethal counterattack. This moment becomes the emotional core of Chapter 242. Time seems to slow, panels stretching vertically as Sakamoto calculates trajectories, probabilities, and outcomes in a fraction of a second. Shin screams for him not to do it, insisting they'll find another way. But even Shin's own mind betrays him. His thoughts reveal doubt. For the first time, readers are confronted with the idea that Sakamoto's vow may not be sustainable forever. The enemy mocks this idealism, stating that the world doesn't change just because one legendary assassin decided to play house. This isn't framed as pure villainy. Instead, it's delivered with the cold logic of someone who genuinely believes killing is simply order, not cruelty. The climax of the chapter subverts expectations. Sakamoto fires, but not at the enemy. Instead, he destroys the structural support above them, causing the environment itself to become the deciding factor. The collapse incapacitates the opponent without killing them, but the victory feels hollow rather than triumphant. Sakamoto collapses to one knee afterward, not from exhaustion alone, but from the realization that he came closer than ever to breaking his rule. Shin approaches him slowly, unsure whether to speak or stay silent, while Lu looks away, unsettled by how narrow the margin truly was. The final pages focus on the fallen enemy, still conscious, laughing quietly as they're restrained. Their final words linger ominously: "You won today because you were lucky. Next time, luck won't care about your rules." The chapter closes on Sakamoto's face, calm on the surface, but his eyes reveal something new. Not doubt, but the understanding that the battles ahead won't allow clean answers. The final narration reinforces the theme of the chapter, that choosing not to kill is not an escape from violence, but a heavier burden that must be carried every single time.